Today we're in the kitchen because we're going to be whipping up what you've been waiting for, my dairy-free, high-protein shrimp Alfredo. So this is an original recipe that I created because I honestly haven't found a healthy, delicious, and flavorful dairy-free Alfredo sauce in stores. I've tried the dairy-free Alfredo sauce from Primal Kitchen, and I'm sorry, I love you, Primal Kitchen. You are one of my tried and true favorite brands. You're used in my house daily. But I just wasn't a fan of the jarred dairy-free Alfredo sauce. And I honestly just haven't found one that's been better. So I decided to make it fresh and healthy. Let's get to cooking. The recipe is so simplistic, you'll need to grab only 7 ingredients in store and 7 seasonings that you probably already have in your house right now. If you need reference, all of the ingredients that we got were found in our local public store. I will have it all listed out for you guys on screen. If you want to make it easier on yourself, you can just screenshot. And you will also have the recipe posted down in the description below. So let's go through everything that you'll need to recreate this dish. The first thing you will need to grab are some shrimps. We're gonna do edamame pasta, but feel free to grab whatever pasta you like. You'll need dairy-free feta, dairy-free butter, dairy-free cream cheese. Don't forget your spinach. I seem to always forget the spinach, but hey, I'm just girl. Then you'll be needing all of your seasonings, which again, you probably already have in your house. You need pepper, salt, onion, oregano, basil. You can do minced garlic or garlic powder, and then some parsley. This recipe is amazing because it's dairy-free, gluten-free, guilt-free, high-protein, and plant-based, but it does have some shellfish in it because of the shrimp, so if you're vegan, you can opt out on that, but don't worry, you'll still be getting your protein in from the edamame noodles. This dish feeds Luke and I dinner for the whole work week, so it's great whenever you get off of work and you don't feel like cooking. First things first, boil some water and salt it. While we're waiting for our water to boil, we're going to sear some shrimpies in this pan. Feel free to spice up your shrimp with whatever you like. I'm going to be using Celtic sea salt, black pepper, garlic, and onion. I like a lot of salt. Woo! It's getting a little toasty in here. Now that the shrimp have a little bit of a crispiness on them, we're going to set these aside while we cook the pasta. So again, for extra protein, we're going to be using these edamame and mung bean noodles. They have 42 grams of protein in them per 3.5 ounces, which is outrageous. Now we're gonna make the sauce, but we're gonna use this same pan because we like minimal dishes, minimal cleanup. It's an important step. I got the plant-based milk from the XOXOs. It's salted butter, and it's just made out of like coconut oil. So I'm gonna use this as my butter. Just adding in some minced garlic for extra flavor. This is an important step. I have dairy-free cream cheese from Kite's Hill. They're amazing. Their dairy-free cream cheese just tastes like regular cream cheese. But the important part is you need to get the chive flavor. The chive flavor just adds this flavorful creaminess. And you're going to use the whole container for that. To make your sauce, you're going to want to take a good amount of your pasta water and add it into the sauce. I did like a cup to like a cup and a half of water. You really just want to guesstimate to see how creamy you want your sauce. If you didn't know this wives' tale, to tell if your noodles are actually done, you take one and you don't want it too wet. Let it dry just a little bit because it won't stick if it's sopping wet. But if it sticks to the glass, then that means it's done. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is done. Now we're gonna season our sauce. I'm doing just basic seasonings like salt, pepper, garlic, onion, basil, oregano, or if you're from Australia, oregano. Look how creamy that looks. Final step that we're gonna add in before we add the noodles in the shrimp. Instead of using Parmesan cheese, to make it taste like that creamy Olive Garden Alfredo, I substitute feta crumbles. And I use Follow Your Heart because they're dairy free. So I'm doing like a huge handful. And then we want this to kind of melt down a little bit more. I think it's time to add our shrimp. And our noodles. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Holy cow, that's a lot of noodles. The ultimate final touches to add some color, some micros, and some vitamins. The step that I always tend to forget, which is the worst thing to forget, your spinach and your veggies. Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste testing. Every time. 10 out of 10 for me. I think my opinion's a little biased, so let's get Luke in here to get his very picky taste buds. Babe! Alright. I need your complete honest opinion. Be very skeptical.
This is the first time with edamame, right?
And shrimp. We had chicken last time.
Definitely say you can taste the green in this, but
I think that's because of the edamame noodles. So if you were look, you're not even in camera. 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10. Even if you're not dairy free, I would love for you to give this recipe a go and let me know your honest opinions. I hope you enjoy. The recipe is so simplistic. You're just looking at me. No, turn back here. Turn back here.
I can't. No, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. It's gonna be you later. All oiled up.
Yeah, let me get the. Dang it. Bubba's snoring. Bubba! Snorkel dorkle! You snorkel dorkle! Instead of using Parmesan cheese, feel.